Well, it was a hot one. Um, we started very bad, actually. Portland scores extremely quick in 17 seconds. And you thought, here we go. Here we go. It's going to be one of those days. And it was extremely poor to give up a goal in 17 seconds, not being mentally and physically organized and everything in between. To give up a goal that early is simply unacceptable. And that would be the story for the defense today, as 100% the worst game that back four has played all year. Back five, actually. I'll even include Dane in that, because even though Dane had made a good save here or there, he also made a few mistakes. But anyway, we start with a 1-0 not lead, but we're down 1-0 17 seconds in. And we actually responded quite well that half in this half, the first half. Picking up a goal, Franco picked up a goal. On the back post, it was a flick on from Luis, I believe, on a corner. It was a good goal in the 9th minute to make us level again. And after that, we played well, obviously, scoring another goal from Bongi Halangwe. Its first goal in front of the Minnesota United fans, and it was an awesome goal celebration and probably the brightest spot of the day, as we were people thought we were going to be in cruise control after going up a goal, and then Luis Amarilla scoring in the 45th minute with a good assist from Franco on a great goal. Luis just kind of ran at him on a counter and put in the bottom right corner. A great shot from Luis, who's found some great form as well, playing excellent up top for the Loons. And you thought, 2-1 going into 3-1 going into halftime. We got this, right? There's no way. But with these Loons, there's always a way to give up a lead. And honestly, I'm never comfortable with the lead at this point. We seem to always let teams get back into the game, which way, and it's not good. And Blanco scores another goal in the 50th minute. And I don't know how many times we got to play Portland to realize, Mark Blanco, don't let the guy fucking run around. Don't let him have yards of space. There were several times where we needed a guy to step up and stop him, and we're letting him take shots outside the box. How many goals have we seen that? And the defense was piss poor. Oh my God. Boxall was clearing things to the corner. Debasi was awful today. DJ was bad. Kamar was not great. He was probably the best out of them, but was not good by any of the defenders. We were shambolic at the back, very unorganized. And we had very little help, I thought, from other positions toward the end of the game. We weren't tracking back as much as I would have liked. And we just allow them to get back into the game. 2 goals real quick in the 50th and 53rd minute. Just completely unacceptable. Just awful. And let me talk about the ref. Diego Chara made 4 fouls in 10 minutes in the first half. 2 of them could have easily been yellow cards. The clowns that these pro referees send, except for Victor Rivas, is absolutely the worst out of the bunch. He doesn't understand anything about the game. The players don't respect him, and he doesn't understand what's a yellow card and these hard fouls that players just get away with when he's just such a piss poor ref. And no one's going to take this league seriously until pro referees ups their level, or we actually ship them F out because these guys don't understand anything about the game. It's just ridiculous. There's several times where it could have gone to VAR. A similar play where Dane, at the end of the game, being nitpicky, Esperilla gets a yellow. Could have easily went to. It would have been a soft red, but we've seen that red at the LA Galaxy game. Should at least went to VAR just to look at. I mean, if we're really talking about taking concussions out of goalies, so it was just bad. And there was yellow cards all over, so that means Lud, Ray, and Boxhole miss the next game, so that'll be a tough one. And Luis gets another late on, but it was too late because we had given up. There was a Kamar Lawrence own goal that it was deflected near post. You would have liked Dane to maybe hopefully keep that out, but it was a little deflection near post. He actually does make a save at 4-4 to keep us in the game miraculously. And Luis scores, like I said, in the 69th minute. It really felt like 2 points dropped because, I mean, you score 4 goals at home, you expect to win, right? You don't expect our defense to be this shambolic, especially the season Dane's had. You don't expect us to give up 4 goals. But, yeah, it was bad. I just can't wait for Portland not to be in the playoffs because it'll be hilarious when they don't make the playoffs because I hate Portland. And if you're a Portland fan watching, I could give a rat's ass. Blanco's an absolute shithouse player. Just does absolutely nothing to intrigue me. Rolls around on the ground too much. Absolutely floppy. And if a real ref was refereeing the game, he wouldn't be getting any of those calls because the dude is made out of jello. But enough of that. The little dwarf who think he could. It's literally garbage. But we'll move on with that. Anyway, just a very frustrating day for sure for the Loons. Positive, we keep this unbeaten streak going. Negative, it does feel like 2 points dropped realistically. The only bright spots were the attack was flowing quite well. Bongi and Luis are looking good, and Bongi's in scoring form. So it's great to see. It's just this next game against Colorado is going to be extremely tough with 3 key players missing out. But next man up mentality, and hopefully we can get some points. I don't think Colorado's had too great of a season so far, so hopefully we can keep this streak going, maybe steal a point or get 3 on the road and keep this away streak going as well. Red hot form, but some of the subs that came on later in the game, Benitez came on for DJ Taylor and Rosales came in for Arriaga. A like-for-like replacement with the Hondurans, as well as Benitez for DJ Taylor. Benitez seems to give us a little bit more attacking threat than DJ does, but DJ does seem to be more defensively sound, in my opinion, even though it was a rough day at the office for the whole defense. But we will get into the player ratings and wrap it up here because, it was a fun day with the goals, but really disappointing not to get the 3 points. We're hoping for some results to go our way tonight, and hopefully we stay in 3rd place. But I'll start in net with Dane St. Clair. I'm going to give Dane a 4 out of 10. I would have given him a 3 if that own goal that he gave up on the near post wasn't it really wasn't necessarily entirely his fault. Some very piss poor defending, and Boxall should have literally cleared that to Rosette, and then they don't even get that ball in. But yeah, DJ Taylor, 3 out of 10. Michael Boxall, 2 out of 10. Bucky Dabasi, 2 out of 10. Kamar Lawrence, 2 out of 10. Kervin Arriaga, a 4 out of 10. Robin Lod, a 5 out of 10. Franco Francopane, a 8 out of 10. Manuel Reynoso, a 7 out of 10. Bungie Halangawe, my man of the match, 9 out of 10. And Luis Amarilla, 9 out of 10. Get into the player or the substitutions, and Alan Benitez, I'll give him a 5. Joseph Rosales, a 5, I guess. Yeah. Yep, I was not happy with the midfield or the defense today. Defensively, it just wasn't enough. Offensively, obviously, we were in form, playing very well, scoring goals and whatnot, but we yet to seem to put two halves together. The second half was abysmal compared to the first half. So at home, I think there's two teams that show up in two different halves. It's quite frustrating because we've seen what we can do, but 2 points dropped, and let's hope for some results today to stay in third place. But as always, come on, you Loons. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry for missing last week. I was out of town for the Houston game, but back on schedule. So thanks for tuning in. As always, come on, you Loons.